Hello, this is Jose Cruz, Technical Leader at Formus CMP. We will be demoing in this second video of how do we integrate anything we design in Formus CMP through a client. This will be done through the client we just released. We currently have this client that I'm showing you, and we are going to be adding more functionality. We currently are handling the employee form. We are going to be adding the department form. So we are going to be logging into Formus CMP platform. In case you have not registered, please do so you can get your token and your asset name for your library so that you can create any assets into it. And in this link, you can download the client that I'm using to integrate anything that I design. So I have done the register for demo user. I'm gonna log in with it. And I have already set up the client with the token and the asset library, which is number 75. So here we have the form that it's currently being shown here. This is the one we are going to be creating the department form, department. So let's put the default command action. We will do this with a status of draft in the HR module. It is a use case. Use case allows you to display in this menu the department form. The table name will be debto. The instruction is please complete the form. And a comment for documentation purposes, form to capture debtors. We will persist whatever it's being tried to get saved with this form. We will validate any data. So we hit save. We have created the form. Remember to log out and log in to be able to use the form. And once you've done that, you will be able to start using it. Here is what we have. The CRUD buttons are created with out-of-the-box functionality so that you can start saving data or applying any of those four logics. So let's start adding some fields, and let's do it. Here we go. The first field will be code ID, the name code ID, and it'll be a text input box as the UI component. It is required. It'll be shown in the basket. It is an ID. It'll be 2 characters long, and we are going to apply into it a validation so that it only allows numbers. It is an integer type field inside the database. It'll be persistable, and code ID will be debto ID, the label of the field, and the comments will be field to save code ID. And we go ahead and save. It has been saved correctly. And let me show you what we currently have. This is what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and add one more field. Basically will be the name. It'll be number 2. Also will be a text input component for the UI. It's a required value and will be shown in the basket. The longitude of it will be 50 characters. It is of type bar chart. We are going to persist the value. Depth to name will be the label, and capture depth to name will be the comment for documentation purposes. We have done everything required. It has been saved. Let's see how it's looking. Okay, so we have it done. Now we are going to go to our client and integrate it. So how do we do this? I'm gonna copy the URL to get it right. And here on the client, I'm gonna add the new link to the drop down so that we can click over it. So basically it's the same module. It changes the name of the form and the version, and we have the department as the name so that we see it like that. And I'm gonna copy the line we just created to be able to see the basket. So everything is the same. We only changed this single value to basket because we want to see baskets for the department, and it'll be version 1.0, and we are all set. Now we will be able to see here that value. We click department and we have that integrated. So I'm gonna use the functionality for trying to save values. It's going to be depth of 1, and it'll be IT. Something that I should have done prior to saving any records is create the table. So it's done. I'll go back, hit save, and we have just saved one record. We are going to look at it, and here is the record. So that is how easy you can create forms in the list of data. Also the record, and change any values you want to change. In this case, the ID it's not updatable since it's the ID. So production will be updated from IT to production. We save the value, and if we go to the basket, we see the value updated. So that's how we see you can create microservices by designing your forms, fields, buttons inside Formus case management platform, and by leveraging the client we just released, you can call all those assets and show them into your client, which basically you will deploy into a microservice environment and start enjoying it. That's it. Thank you for listening. We will be putting some additional functionality into these clients so that you can continue learning how to get the benefits out of Formus case management platform. That's all from me. This was Jose Cruz, leader at Formus CMP. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.